Everybody, this is Balogun for the Balogun Bamwo channel. I want to get it in and talk to you guys about, we always express the importance of black nationalism. Now, we don't ever challenge, we're not challenged, we don't ever challenge no one's religious preference. That's very important because we as black people, we are multi-religious preferential. And that in itself has caused divisions within our race. And it is in itself caused petty, issues and debates within our race, which are sideshow distractions. We can't allow that to be a focus or a center point, to each one is, preference and religion is their own self-governing private preference. So we keep that away from the table, but what we do bring to the table is to show you how through religion and not your religion your aspect of religion. We're saying through a form of religion. Control was exercised over a mass body of people who was extremely religious, which is us, black people. We are very devout in our faith, whatever it be. And we're not challenging that. We don't challenge that. Now, but we're going to talk about right now, though, is the Catholic Church, Rome, and its impact on religion. And really, it's true. It's true. Rome, the Catholic Church, true position in slavery. When you do your history about the Roman Catholic Church, first off, it isn't. They didn't found Judaism. They adopted Judaism and Christendom. They were basically paganists, and before they adopted a form of Judaism and Catholicism or whatever. Now, they were persecuting Christians at one point in time, and then they adopted Christianity. It's important that we know that. Also, it is extremely important to know that the Roman Catholic Church, that everybody's running around here giving them, these black people, blindly giving them, all this praise and reverence and, homage to the Pope and all that. They don't know that the Roman Catholic Church was the first institution to institute slavery. The Spaniards came to them and to the Pope and brokered the deal, and he said, I, being the Catholic Church, give out all basic authority for you to go and enslave all infidels. Basically. So the Roman Catholic Church, basically, when you do your history, they instituted a form of slavery. And when anyone had to get into the slave trade, people don't know this. They had, like England had to go to the Roman Catholic Church. They had to settle the dispute with the Roman Catholic Church, before they can get involved in the slave trade. France, they all had to go to the Roman Catholic Church, but blacks don't know this. See, that's why black nationalism is important. Why would you, pay homage to an institution that instituted slavery? They basically gave every nation the green light. Hey, they're infidels. Go enslave them. You have the right to enslave all infidels, and they're infidels. Being that they were fighting the Arabs and considered them infidels, but they saw that the Arab of the money and the the mass profits they were amassing from the trans-Saharan slave trade. So, even England, when England settled their dispute with the Roman Catholic Church, I think it was Elizabeth. I think it was Queen Elizabeth. When she finally got her, she sent her vessel, a slave vessel, over to the New World to get slaves, and that vessel, you can look it up. It was named the Jesus, or something like that, Jesus. And but that's neither here nor there. I want to get on this the topic about, here again, the Roman Catholic Church. People see them as a holy institution. I don't see them like that. I see them as some rogue gangsters, some rogue thugs. They enslaved the whole. They under the guise of religion, they enslaved the whole nation of people. They okayed it and said that this is basically ordained through God. These people are infidels. Enslaved them. And then you got the next pictures of the Pope kissing the Black Madonna and holding them, the Mary and the child, the black Mary and Jesus, Black Jesus. You see, but they stand on the doctrines to this day that enslave African Americans or Africans throughout the whole transatlantic slave trade. And people don't know the importance that the Roman Catholic Church played in the role of slavery, and also in the death of King James the sixth and the first. He was the sixth king of Scotland, and he was the first king of England. And he sat on all three thrones: Britain, Ireland, and Scotland. He was a black man. He had, in his original King James version of the Bible, was nothing of this watered down version of his. His had the original Christ, the original Christ's identity, and his mother, which Mary Magdalene was from Ethiopia. And he also did not believe in Christianity. He did not believe in Christianity. He believed in a form of spiritual incarnation of Christ. He believed in manifesting in Christ in spirit. Not in the Christianity form. And he was against Christianity and Christendom. Now, Christianity at that time for him, you got to understand. Let me back up. He wasn't against Christianity. He was against Christendom. Christendom is a society of how it's a politicizing of Christianity. I'm wrong. Let me back that up. He saw Christendom trying to make Christianity out of some financial goal and other means of extorting people. So he outlawed it. He was like, no, that's a paganist religion. All you're doing is worshiping your paganist gods with this Halloween, Christian, and Christmas and Easter and all that. And he sought to end that. He didn't want that to be brought to society because the monetary gain and the control that can be utilized, through it. And the Roman Catholic Church sought to have King James murdered. And the Roman Catholic Church, the European Roman Catholic Church, the so-called white European Roman Catholic Church, murdered King James. And then after that, the King Constantine and all them put out their version of the Bible, their version of the King James Version, and all that. All that came out after that. Easter and all this other stuff. So it's important for people to sit back and do your history on these institutions, man. A lot of these institutions are based off evil. If they're anything that has to do with slavery, I don't care what race, Irish, Britons, because the Britons were enslaved at one point in time by the Romans. Romans were enslaving the Greeks. The Greeks enslaved the Greeks. The Persians enslaved the Greeks. Asians enslaved the Mamelukes. The Mamelukes were enslaved by the Arabians. The Asians were enslaved. The Asians enslaved the Egyptians. So it goes on and on and on and on and on and on and on. So with that being said, man, slavery in itself is wrong. And I feel like at some point in time, people should hold themselves accountable for their actions and the deeds of their forefathers and the sins of their forefathers. So we wanted to get it in here and talk about the Roman Catholic Church and its crucial impact that it had, which it kicked all that off. France, Roman Catholic Church, it kicked Italian, it kicked all that off. That European side of it, the so-called European side of it, which they're all black due to their Moorish ancestry, and Hannibal of Carthage. They don't even know. They call them Muli, and they don't even know they call themselves that. They're ignorant culture. Either they know and they don't want to know. Either way, like I said in the post, either way is no good. That's why we got black nationalism. We want to let you know whenever whenever they bring up the Italian culture or the Roman Catholic Church, you will know the importance and the impact it had on you as a black man and your culture.